Mm-mm. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Let me know when you got that flyer ready so I can let everybody know. Hey, Miss Reese's Pieces, I hope you enjoyed your daiquiri. I saw your drinks on the book, so I hope you definitely enjoyed that. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Melanin Poppin', where you been, girl? Long time no see. TikTok is tripping, of course, so they're not letting me do my live on TikTok right now, which is so crazy. They're always trying to block me. So let me check. Hold on. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me. I had to switch my internet over, my Wi-Fi. So let me know if y'all can hear me. And then we'll go. Oh, thank you. That's right. Thank you, Melanie Poppin. That's right. Y'all share it. I appreciate y'all. If you're on Facebook, hit the notification bell. I think, yeah, hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. And if you're on Facebook, you can tag somebody. So, yeah, you might have to ask the question here, Alicia. I'm sorry, I get inundated with inbox messages. So if you can ask it here, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Dwight. Hey, how you doing? All right, y'all. So happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing great, well, and all that good stuff. So Alicia, I'm gonna put your info up here. So if you want to ask the question, please do. And again, y'all can ask the question is if y'all have any questions that you want answered. So let me go through the rundown really quick, tell y'all what is going on. So today is the 27th, all right? Remember, the money for the rental, the Our Florida money, or any money for whatever state you live in needs to be, you guys need to have applied for it. Hey, Chantel. So if you guys have not used Our Florida, and if you are in Florida, y'all need to go ahead on and use that, because I already see the state of Florida offering to repair homes under another program, and Hurricane Irma happened a long time ago. So I'm not saying that they're using this money to fix homes for Hurricane Irma, but I would not be surprised because it all gets mingled in there together. Hey, LaQuanda. So if you have not filled out for your rental assistance, please, y'all only I mean, they'll still be giving out rental assistance money. I'll get to that. But you are going to miss this first round of money that they already did if you have not already filled out for it. So if you have not, please go this evening and fill it out. If you're doing it through Our Florida, I did it with someone from beginning to the end. It was not that difficult. The only thing that you must have a lease. You must have something from unemployment showing that you got unemployment funds, and you must upload some type of identification. So if you don't have any of that, hey, Miss Robinette, you need to take a picture of that stuff on your phone. If you got a driver's license, take a picture of it on your phone and upload it from your phone. I logged in. Actually, we did it two places. We were logged in on the computer and logged in on the phone so that we could do, if we couldn't upload from one place, we uploaded from another place. So y'all need to get this in before the 30th, because the 30th is when the money is supposed to go back. All right. There's no guarantee that it will, but I want y'all to get this money. Okay. So speaking of rental assistance really quick, I did see that they are trying to extend the rental assistance, giving you guys help. So they may be giving out some more money. We don't know. So right now it's just being talked about extending this rental assistance, giving y'all some extra money. This is not for a where you can't be kicked out. This is not that. This is not the eviction moratorium. This is just giving you more money. A lot of people have not gotten 15 months yet. I only seen people getting 3 and 4 months of rental assistance. So if you are behind, and on our Florida, it does not only say if you're behind, it asks you if you expect to be late in the future. So if you are late now, or if you think you're going to be late, and y'all don't know if y'all going to be late or not, so you know to answer yes on the question so that they can give you some money, at least to put the money aside for you. If you don't use it, fine, they'll give it to somebody else, but make sure you at least have let these people know that you are expecting to be behind. Okay. So I have not gotten a chance to put up my picture on for y'all to see, because I'm getting mad at TikTok right now, because TikTok is definitely trying to keep a sister from giving y'all this information by constantly keep telling me that I'm violating some rules, and I haven't even made a video. So they told me on TikTok that I was blocked until March 27th, 2021. Now I don't know about y'all, but last time I checked, it was September 28th, 2021. So they are like, 6 months behind. So I don't know what they got going on, and I'm not even going to pay it no mind. I'm just going to keep giving y'all this information here. All right. So I did ask for anybody who is locked out of DEO. If you're locked out of unemployment, I stated for y'all to tune in. So if you know somebody, yes, you could tag them, but please make sure that you are able to tell them this. Okay. If you're locked out of unemployment and you have not reset your new login, there is a new login, y'all, okay? There is. You cannot use the same login that you used to use before. You will have to go, and I tried to take a picture of it. It's very difficult to see, okay? So this is kind of what y'all gonna see. You have to go here to where it says sign up. Yeah, that's how I feel about TikTok. I'm definitely gonna post that just so y'all see. That got me mad. But you can sign up right there. Ooh, sorry, y'all see my finger going at this little button right here at the bottom. This is what happens when you do stuff backwards. But anyway, you're gonna click that button to sign up. Although you already received unemployment, you need to do it again so that you can set your own password. Too many people have been doing fraudulent stuff, and unemployment now wants you to have a 2-factor sign-in. Meaning now that when you sign in, they have to send a code to your phone so that you can now answer or put in the code when they send it to you. So you need to set up your 2-factor authentication. If you have not, that is probably why you cannot get in, and you're not going to be able to go and try to claim the rest of your weeks. Okay. Second thing, a lot of y'all been asking me, I got money left over. Can I claim my weeks? It used to be, no, you could not claim your weeks, but now you can. All right, somebody let me know if y'all can hear me, because somebody just texted me a message and said they can't see me. So let me know if you guys can see or hear me really quick, okay? Because somebody also called my phone. So I want to make sure before I continue, and I want to go and leave y'all lost. So if y'all can hear me, somebody send a message just to say yes, no, or whatever. Okay, thank you. Hey, Gentoria, miss you, girl. We still got to talk. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kim Freeman. Okay. The second thing about unemployment, you can, if you have money left over, you can now go and claim that money that you have left over. Okay, so if you had $2,000-$3,000, even if it's a couple hundred more dollars, and the unemployment ended and you have some money left over, you can go and claim the money. Okay, now I don't know how long that's taken. I don't even know if they are approving or denying. I get all of my information from unemployment themselves, from their website. And this is exactly what they stated, is that if you got money left over, you can go and claim it. All right. Let me see. What else are we doing? So I put this out last week. I don't know if y'all got it or not, but 2 things are going on with the career source in Brevard before I get to the federal stuff. All right. So let's just talk about Florida really quick. Florida is hiring anyone with a criminal record. So if you are a felon, ex-con, whatever you call yourself, you transitioning, whatever, then you can go to your local career source and let them know that you're interested in their They have a second chance reentry program. Now, right now it is just in Brevard, but I would say to ask your local career source because this is an online event. So this means that it could be given anytime, anywhere, in any location. Okay. So they are doing a reentry to employment. It doesn't necessarily say what it is doing. They have a lot of programs. They got a federal program where your employer can get up to $25,000 just for hiring felons. So they do have a lot of programs for that. Also, and I stated this last week, you can also do through DEO. This is through Florida too, where you will get trained for free on construction skills. And in turn, once you graduate or you finish, they will then put you on a job site to assist with Hurricane Irma, not Ida, Hurricane Irma. So there's still people who in Florida have not gotten their homes and everything taken care of. So now they are also soliciting for you guys to give them some help for that. Okay. If you are a homeowner, okay, and you have a home under FHA, if you have your home through the government, I'm not talking now VA, any of those programs, you have them through the government, they have come out with, they have extended the forbearance for federal mortgages to help individuals who have not gotten to take advantage of the homeowners assistance fund, homeowners assistance fund, because it's not open yet. You can call your mortgage company again to see if they have any programs. So the new program this new extension goes from October 1st, and it says through the end of COVID. Okay. So this is pretty freaking awesome if you're a homeowner and you are struggling. Okay. And I'll send this to anybody that needs a copy of it so you can have it and you can call your mortgage company and ask. But based off of what I'm seeing here, they're going to give you, it says up to 6 months of forbearance for borrowers. It says for borrowers requesting their initial COVID-19 forbearance on October 1. So it sounds like it's going to be for first time, but we don't know. But if you want this, I will give you this mortgage letter that they just sent out so that you can look to see if you qualify. But they are trying to extend this forbearance period so people can get caught up with their mortgages. Okay. And that's right. Thank you, Melanin Popman, because y'all, I do not be with the social media stuff and I'm trying to get better. Make sure y'all tap and share, tag somebody. Again, y'all hit the inbox all the time anyway. If you have questions, please continue to do so. You can always do a one-on-one with me if it's needed. Okay. Let's talk about these waivers really quick. A lot of y'all been asking me about these unemployment waivers. Let me tell you what they are first. If you got a letter saying that you were overpaid from unemployment, basically what they are sending you a letter is to tell you that you're overpaid and that they want their money back. Okay. So in the letters, I have not seen them give you the option to fill out anything on paper and send it back. You have to do it through your portal. If you do not know how to do it through your portal, well, I'm doing it through your portal. You can give me your information. I can log in and I will fill out your waiver form for you. And basically what's going to happen is they're going to investigate and then they're going to come back to you at a later time. You can even request a hearing to find out if you truly do owe that money. Now, there have been so many mistakes with unemployment, the EIDL, PPP, all of that. I would not immediately believe that they overpaid me, okay? Because you guys didn't figure out how much your unemployment was. They figured it out. So if they're saying that they overpaid you, then they have to show you how they did that. And by requesting the waiver, that either makes them prove it to you or that makes them go, it's okay. We'll give it a wash. You don't owe us. So instead of waiting around to see if they're going to take your tax return, okay, because all they have to do is submit this to IRS in enough time before you get your tax refund. And if it hits before you get your tax refund, the state of Florida is going to get that unemployment overage money that they say they overpaid you. They are going to get it back. So make sure that if you need to do a waiver form, you need to do that ASAP. Because it's about October, y'all gonna get caught up in Christmas and the rest of these holidays, and you're gonna forget. And then next thing you know, they're gonna take that out take that out of your tax refund, and then y'all gonna come to me and you're gonna be mad. So I'm giving you an opportunity to go do that now. Okay, that's one. So make sure you get that done. Let me see what else I got here. Okay, so I don't know if I have a lot of veterans on here or not, but I did just find this out. I thought it was very, very neat. But if you are a veteran, or if you have somebody that is in your family that's a veteran, or you have somebody that's in your family that's a veteran that has passed, they're deceased, and you want to get a flag, okay? And I'm just letting y'all know it is a big, huge burial flag, okay? So I just want y'all to see this is huge. I'm not even gonna open it because well, I ain't. But you don't have to put this on your casket if you choose not to. If you just want a flag because you know somebody that has served in the military, they're your relative or what have you, and you have a copy of their DD-214, which is their form they get when they get out the military, saying that they were dishonorable or honorable. So they just need that one discharge form and another form. I will give those to you if you need, and you can take that to the post office and just tell them you want a flag. I walked in, showed them those 2 pieces of paper. I got my flag and I was out of there in like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. So that is supposed to be for burial, to put on top of your casket if someone's a veteran and they pass. But if they're not living anymore, you can still get the flag. We did that for my grandfather. We actually put it in a nice little case. We had them folded a certain way, folded the way the military folds it, and put it in a case, and we just have that to honor his service. So if y'all want to do something like that, you can. I will send you the form. It is, look, I don't want to give you, hold on. So you're going to need your DD-214, and I'm going to put the form, actually, I'm going to put it down here. And all you got to do is fill this out, like I said, and turn it in with the DD-214, okay? So that is the form to get your, and I put that in the messages already. So VA form 27, 2008. All right, so Meme asked the question. Okay, so Meme, I answered that. It's already below for those who don't know. So DD-214 and VA form 27, 2008. And that is all you need. Okay, so Liz says, so people get penalized for a DEO mistake. Absolutely. Y'all get penalized for just about anything that they think. Well, honestly, y'all get penalized for just about everything. And the reason why they do that is because they expect you to have some personal responsibility, as if you're supposed to know how much your unemployment was, which I think is crazy because you can't calculate it. But you're right. So if you don't pay, they take it out of your check. They take it out of your refund, and nobody has time for any of that. Okay? Not at all. Thanks again for your info. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate it. All right, so let me see what else is going on. Really, really, really quick, y'all. Let me keep going because y'all know I copy this stuff. All right, so I saw an article. I've been seeing this going crazy all over, and I'm just gonna tell y'all, and this is just my own personal opinion. I think that this IRS rule that Joe Biden is trying to do is going to be approved on the low. Okay. I have been seeing articles. Come on, Mom. I've been seeing articles saying that that it's been approved. Some places say that it's pending approval. And it's like, well, damn, I didn't even know it came up for a vote yet. So I just want y'all to be mindful that the Republicans are on board with Joe Biden and the $600, believe it or not. The Democrats are not okay. The Democrats would like it to be $10,000. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, remember I talked about this last week, that they are now trying to go into your bank accounts. Joe Biden wants, or shall I say the administration wants, to have IRS force the banks to report on your activity in your bank account. And I know people think that it's not, it's a joke, or it may not never happen, but they've been doing it. When you make deposits for $10,000 or more at one time, they automatically will do a CTR to report you to the IRS, because the rule says that if you deposit more than $10,000 at one time, they have to report you. Right now, Joe Biden wants it to be $600 or more, and they tell everything: what goes in your account, what comes out your account, what you withdrawn out of your account, and you will have to, they want to know, when you're getting money. For example, if you're somebody that's a landlord and you have rentals and you've been not claiming your rentals on your taxes, now when you get that monthly rental payment, IRS is going to show that, hey, on the first of every month, or the bank is going to show that you've been getting payments, and IRS now wants to know where is that money coming from, and you will have to explain, So we don't want to have to do that, but that is where it is going. If any of you guys don't like the idea of this and you don't want this to happen to you, please, I do have a link where you can go and tell them that you don't want them to be doing this to you. Okay. Now I say this to y'all because if you guys are who it affects, okay? The majority of the people that watch me, it affects you guys. It's not affecting rich people because rich people have lawyers, they got accountants, they have all types of people to help them hide the money they don't want people to see. But you guys do not. So if you do not want this type of thing to happen to you, please ask me for the link, okay? And I will give it to you. Thank you, Miss Mary. Very, very good question. Everything's going to be tracked. Cash App, Square, Zelle, Venmo. I mean, I can just keep going. There's so many third-party PayPal, authorized.net. If you use Shopify, if you use Wix, if any of those websites that allow you to make a store, an online store, create an account and check out, they're absolutely going to know about it. There is no way to hide it if this gets approved, because in this agreement is not only do they want to know what's going on in your bank account, they also want these places where you get money, they want them to report. So if you have a Chime bank account, Chime has to abide. They have to report. Every place that has your money has to give up that information, unless you stick in the money under your mattress. And who sticks money under their mattress that much anymore? Now, the way people are robbing folks, I wouldn't even suggest that you do it. It's just going to get harder to hide. So people are going to have to start hustling differently. Okay. So that's one thing. So as soon as this thing either gets approved or disapproved, I will let you know. But there was a big article, and I'm seeing it everywhere. The IRS is now saying that they're looking for people who are cheating, people who are not paying taxes, people who are not paying enough taxes. And a lot of times the individuals that do not pay enough taxes, now we know they're the rich, but they're also the poor. So you guys who are self-employed, you don't work, you just got your kids, some of those things are going to be scrutinizing stuff very, very well, they're going to scrutinize it a lot. And you're going to have to just be mindful, which means you're also going to have to be mindful of who does your taxes, because they're going to do away with your tax preparers too. Okay. So if the tax preparers are not regulated or not, they don't have a certification that IRS accepts, they're not an accountant or a lawyer, they're definitely not going to continue to let them do your taxes. All right. All right. So Siobhan says, have you heard anything about the missing child tax credit payment for September? The only thing with IRS is doing is absolutely nothing with the child tax credit payments. All they are telling people is that they had a computer glitch, or you really have been one of those people that have been selected to verify if you are eligible. It's either the one of the two. I have only heard one person call the IRS, and the IRS told them that their money was being sent to them in a check. So if you want to know for sure, you're going to have to call them. But I can tell you, I do not see much hope in you getting a refund, being that we're already getting ready for October. All right. So if you find out something, Siobhan, let me know, but not right now. Nobody else has gotten anything. Can anyone see my comments because my questions are being skipped? Nope, your questions aren't being skipped, honey. I just had to go get somebody else. So I'm not skipping you. Sorry about that. That's right. Y'all gotta hide it under a mattress or put it in the safe. Y'all go or put it in crypto. And you're exactly right. I honestly believe that that's where everything is going to force you guys to go, is into crypto. If you're not interested in crypto, I understand that, but you are going to need to take a couple of those dollars that you have in Cash App and buy you some Bitcoin. Crypto is going to be reported too. Absolutely. It's going to be reported, but it is not set up, or all the avenues or all the ways that they're trying to track to find the money. I don't believe that they have been successful in finding every way. So you still have a little bit of time. And people who are into crypto, I'm sure they're hiding their money all over the place. It's people with cash right now. We're not going to be able to hide a thing, because they are definitely going to find that. Okay. Walmart. So I know a lot of you guys get your toys and things from Walmart. The reason I'm saying this is because I'm letting you guys know y'all might want to jump on Walmart now. Walmart is no longer doing layaway in the store like how we grew up. And if you want to do layaway in Walmart, guess what? You got to have good credit because you have to get approved through a firm, one of those companies that allow you to take your amount and you can pay it in monthly payments. So a firm is not that easy to get. Okay, so if you're in the fives, you need to raise that score and get up in the sixes, because if not, some people may not have a Merry Christmas. All right, and I think a lot of these retail stores are going to do away with layaway because they want it to be dependent on your credit. And I'm always going to keep talking about credit because I'm just going to drive home the point of how important it is. And I know a lot of people think that it's not because you might not use it right now, but stuff like this, you can't even buy Christmas gifts and put them on layaway unless you got good credit. Oh yeah, it's getting like that for real, y'all. I would have put it up on TikTok, but I can't make a damn video. Okay. So I'm just letting y'all know that that is one thing. Okay. So that's happening. Another thing that is happening, wow, but they're definitely gonna find a way. Yeah, they're gonna find a way to hide the money. Absolutely, they definitely are. Miss Cut Perfectly, if you want the link, can you please send me a message, an email, or on Facebook or whatever, and I will send you the link. Also, guys, I do try to keep a running list of all the websites that I talk about. So if you want my link list, just ask me for it and I'll send it to you. I have a Google document that now after every Monday I go through and add websites to it so you know where to go. You can look back and go through some of the stuff that I'm talking about. Okay. I want to talk about this that a lot of people don't know about. And I had to do my research before I brought it out to y'all. Now, there's a viral video that's on TikTok that I think it went viral a while ago, but it's about if you have a lot of medical bills. Okay. And if you have a lot of medical bills, they tell you to check the hospital that you went to. See if your hospital is considered a nonprofit. Okay, so I looked in this area here in Brevard, and we got a lot of nonprofit hospitals. Okay, and if your hospital is a nonprofit, then if you are considered low income, you should be able to, not should, because the government says they have to do it. If you're low income, you can apply for what they call a sliding scale, meaning they charge you your hospital bill based off of your income. Okay. This can only work if you have a bill that's 8 months or younger. Okay. So if you have a hospital bill really, really high, you can't afford to pay it, but you are unemployed, you're not working, you need some assistance, you can ask to be rated or given a price based off of the sliding scale. And in a lot of cases, if you're under the poverty level, your bill is free. Now, I did not think that was true. I said, let me go and research all of this, and it is true. But a lot of hospitals don't tell you that because they don't want you to get your bills wiped off. So that is a promise that all nonprofits made with the federal government when they got their nonprofit status, is that if they have patients that cannot afford to pay for their hospital bills, they, as long as you can prove it that you're, you don't have an income, you're getting assistance or whatever, they can give you a new amount for your bill based off of your income, or they have to wipe it off if you meet the federal poverty guidelines. Okay. So I think if you're like 300% below the federal poverty guidelines, you qualify. And if I'm not mistaken, a family, I think if you make $25,000 or less, you qualify. It is hard to find it on your hospital's webpage. So you will have to call the hospital and the billing department and ask them, where do they keep the forms for individuals that are low income and that need a lower bill or to get it wiped off because they're nonprofit. Completely legal, no BS. You just have to do some legwork. Okay. Now, remind you, the bill needs to be 8 months or younger. Only bills that are recent, 8 months or younger, qualify to be lowered or wiped off if you can prove that you cannot afford to pay it. All right. All right. So a safe deposit box. So I technically don't even like to say this too much, but I am going to give y'all a little bit of information. Okay. Now, this is from the bank. This is not from Shamika. This is from a GM in a bank, and they told me this themselves. So a safe deposit box is a box that you rent in the bank to store whatever you want, your personal goods, keys, diamonds, your will, your wedding ring, your grandma's wedding ring, whatever is personal to you, you can store it in the bank's safe deposit box. They range from $8 to like 20, 25, maybe even $100, depending on how big the box is. Think about it like a PO box. Okay, you can get a small one, you get a big one, you get a really big one. It's whatever you want. Okay, now safe deposit boxes, nobody knows what's in them but you. So if you have a couple extra dollars and you want to put cash in the safe deposit box, you can do it because it's yours, but you're not supposed to tell anybody. Why? Because you're not really supposed to put cash in the safe deposit box. That's what the bank has the bank for. Why? Because the bank doesn't want you not to give your money to them, because if you don't give your money to the bank, they can't go gamble it in the stock market like they do with the rest of our money. And if you did not know that, y'all need to come and do a one-on-one class with me so I can tell y'all really where and how money, where it comes from, how it's derived, okay, and what people actually do with it, not what y'all think is done with it. But when you put your money in a bank account, that money is taken out minus, they'll keep 10% of whatever you put in there. So if you put in 1,000, 100 stays in, 900 goes in the stock market, 900 goes to give loans to other people. So your money never sits in the bank. But if you don't want them to have that money, you could put it in the safe deposit box if you choose, but you can't tell anybody, because say you get indicted for the PPP, say something happens and the feds come looking for you. If that happens and the bank knows that you have cash in your safe deposit box, they got to tell them. Nobody knows you have a safe deposit box but you. Okay. So I'm not telling people what to do. This is just me giving y'all some information from what the GM at the bank told me. And I was like, let me write that down. That's a little bit of game right there. So, but we still ain't gonna be able to do that to get out of paying the feds. And if y'all want to know why the IRS is doing this about looking into your bank account, is because this country is in a lot of debt. And they believe that if they find the money from us, the poor people, they think that that's going to help lower the debt when they can just tax these rich people and get the money from them. But they're not going to do it because rich people have resources to fight back. Whereas us, we don't fight back. We don't say nothing. We just let them roll over us and take our money. So if you guys, so I'm going to say again, if y'all don't want them in y'all bank account, y'all got to get that link from me and fill out that thing to send to your congressman, and let your congressman know that this is not the kind of stuff you want to happen. You don't want them all in your business. It's going to be real hard to, and if y'all on housing or any of those programs and you think that they can't go through the IRS and get some funds to see if you making money on the side, they're going to do it. So just be mindful. Okay. All right. The pandemic EBT. What about the pandemic EBT? I'm just, so the pandemic EBT, y'all see, they only gave them to 6 and younger for that they gave out last week. Supposedly, DeSantis changed his mind and has requested that we get the funds, but I haven't seen anybody else get them besides 6 and younger. So I am still checking their social media to see if there's going to be more. October 1st, though, that is the when you guys get the raise for the regular food stamps. So that's when it goes up to like an additional, I think, $39 per child. So you should be seeing that reflected in your food stamp balance, hopefully in October, if not, maybe in November. But the raise does take place October 1st, and that's like that 20% increase. But the pandemic EBT stamps were issued to a lot of people last week. They just were not given out to everybody else. Okay. I don't know why they did that, and they didn't even announce it anywhere on social media or anything. It's just a whole damn mess that they doing stuff like that. But that's how they operate. Okay. All right. So Ms. Kosher says, yes, it is true. Hospital I work at in Ohio gives it to the patients all the time to make sure the bill gets taken care of. Ours is called HCAP. All right, y'all. So y'all see that. So hospitals absolutely do have low income programs where you can tell them in the beginning. They don't ask you if you're low income in the beginning. They don't. All they ask you for is your social so they can run your credit to see if you actually pay your hospital bills. And then if you don't pay your hospital bills, you can check on this if you like. I've been in a hospital. I have medical insurance. They have no problem giving me 3 extra pillows, 2 blankets, and some food if I ask for. But go in there and don't pay your medical bills and let them see that on your credit. They're gonna be pushing you out the door in the next 5 minutes and telling you to take some aspirin or ibuprofen and call them tomorrow. So if you don't believe that they don't treat you differently because of your credit, you are being foolish, because they do. It is written in black and white. So please, I'm letting y'all know. So if you cannot afford to pay these bills, y'all better get on this low income and get these bills wiped out. Okay, because that's just money that the hospital's getting that y'all don't even know nothing about, and it's your money. If the money was made for you, all right. So go and use that. And thank you, Miss Kosha, for sharing that. Thank you, Into Film. That's a scary picture you got going on. All right, everyone, hit the thumbs up. That's right, y'all hit the thumbs up for you, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Golly, again, and I know people are still passing away. So I'm gonna say this again. If anyone that you know has passed and if COVID is a factor, please get that money from FEMA. Okay, you can contact them immediately to start the process. They are already swamped with all this other stuff they got going on from Hurricane Ida. So if you know someone that has passed, do not bear the brunt of these expenses on your own. Let the government go on and cut you a check to reimburse you for the stuff that you have paid out of your pocket. Okay, so make sure that you get in touch with FEMA ASAP. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Interfilm. All right, Dwight says I got denied on food stamps 2 times because they say that their maximum have increased. I don't doubt that for 1 second that they're denying people that should get food stamps. And it's crazy because it's almost as if they want you to lie in order to get it. And I'm not gonna tell anybody what to say or do, but that's when you get creative. And sometimes you need to have a dependent, and that's what helps you get the money. Okay, but Dwight, that's neither here nor there. We have to talk about that offline. All right, so something y'all did not know. September 30th, which is what, 3 days from now, the minimum wage in Florida has went up to $10. Okay, so if y'all did not know, I know y'all been hearing about the $15 an hour, but that is not set in stone. That is where we plan to get. We are not there yet. So right now in Florida, well, in 3 days it'll be $10 an hour. You need to, if you're not someone from Florida, you can check with your state to see what your minimum wage is. But the $15 an hour, I think, is going to be phased out, and they should be hoping to get to $15 an hour by 2025. So they still have some time to get there if you guys are not already making over the minimum amount. Okay. All right. That's right, Interfilm. We do not need them in our business because I'm telling you, they're gonna see everything, and y'all are not going to like the stuff that they're gonna see. Okay, so giving y'all some freebies really quick. I'm gonna tell y'all about a couple things, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. A lot of y'all been asking me about this $25 internet. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I don't mind sharing it because it doesn't pull from my internet. It doesn't slow my stream down, not one bit. Okay. It is very difficult to kind of tell y'all how to put it on your computer. So if y'all want the $25 internet, and you can use this $25 internet only on Fire Sticks, and you can use it up to 4 Fire Sticks, and it's still only $25 a month. So what's that, like $5, $4, something like that? It's very cheap per TV. Okay. Like I said, you must have a Fire Stick. If you do not know how to use it, you don't know if your Fire Stick is jailbroken, you can inbox me. I told y'all I will do it through FaceTime. For y'all that don't know how to do it, it's just easier to do it that way than sitting on the phone trying to explain to y'all how to do it. So I had tried it out this weekend, and I'm just tell y'all, it's more channels than I could ever watch. It's more HBO's, Showtimes than I could watch. I didn't even know it was this many of them. So if y'all want stars, y'all trying to watch BMF, and y'all not trying to pay for the season, y'all getting ready for P-Valley, y'all watching the 50 Cent one, y'all know all that stuff on Stars and Showtime, then if y'all want to get it, okay? Because we don't have time to be paying all this money. We're trying to cut this internet off. That's why we're getting these Wi-Fi boxes for $10. We're trying to cut these cable, Netflix, and all of these premium channels off. I had YouTube TV. I turned all it off. Once I downloaded this and I saw it was working, and it worked, and it wasn't buffering, it came right in clear as day. I went and called everybody, cut it off, because I'm not trying to pay no extra money for nothing that I don't need. So if y'all want that info, y'all hit me up. I will give you the name, but some of y'all is not gonna know how to download it, even if I give y'all the name. Okay. Not sure if you're in Nevada, but the food stamp increase starts October 1st. I dropped off my application. Congratulations. Yes, Aisha, I'm not in Nevada, but we are letting everybody know food stamp across the board. October 1st is going up for everybody. So y'all better eat well. Y'all better stock up, okay? Because these grocery stores are still showing half empty. And if you have not gotten used to it, please start ordering your stuff online. Go through Walmart. I'm trying to think. One of these companies that do the delivery for food, it's not DoorDash. I can't even think of the name of it, but they went on strike and they're suing because now they want to join the union. So it might even be hard to get these people to deliver food. So if y'all haven't catched on, people mad, angry, fighting back, complaining about everything possible. And the best way to not have to worry about that is to have your own stuff. Make sure y'all got groceries. Make sure y'all got y'all water. Make sure y'all finding out about these programs so y'all can get this money and request it from home. That way y'all don't have to be in line going to these places. I try to stay away from people as much as possible because they crazy, okay? They just crazy. Can people be evicted for being late on rent? Yes, you can still be evicted. Nothing has changed about the eviction moratorium. There's not even one. So if you are not paying your rent, I would please strongly suggest you talk to your landlord and tell them that the government is going to pay 15 months of rent. So if they don't want it, they're crazy, but they absolutely can get it if they just have some patience and work with you to get the money. But yes, you can be evicted. And somebody asked me today, they said they thought they were evicted. They looked themselves up in the court records and it wasn't there, but they saw it on their credit report. So just so you guys will know, if you get evicted, it can go through the courts if they choose. Okay. And then that is the eviction that's on your public record. Or they can go through whatever management company they use and choose to put it on your credit. Then that becomes a derogatory item on your credit report. It is, both of them say eviction to anyone who knows how to read the public record online or your credit report. But they may be handled differently. So if you get an eviction on your credit report and it's not through the courts, that's actually better for you because you can dispute what's on your credit and maybe it could come off. But at the courthouse, it's not going to go anywhere and there's no disputing. So if you happen to get it on your credit report, be happy about that. And I would fight it with the credit bureaus. Leave your landlord out of it. If it's on public record at the courthouse and you've satisfied and paid that debt, tell your landlord to remove it. They're the only people that can remove it if they put it on there. Okay. All right. So how would I contact you about fixed credit? So if y'all want me to take a look at your credit, that's the main thing. So some of y'all don't need your credit fixed. Some of y'all just need a score boost. Or some of y'all just need to get credit, whatever it is. So if you're interested in having me look at it, please, you could send me an email. You can hit me on social media. The biggest thing is I need to see your credit report. So if you have Credit Karma, that's who I prefer to look at their reports because their credit reports are easy to read. You can send me that and I will start there. Okay. You tell you make too much money for food stamps. I got a dependent, still close my account. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Liz Moore, that they are food stamps and they know people want that one. And they make that one to be the hardest one to get. All I would tell you is, this is why I told somebody else, if you can't get the money through food stamps, then that means you need to get the food through the food pantry. Okay. Now it might sound crazy and it might sound like, schemish, but they give out food to people who need it. And if you don't have the resources, your check ain't adding up to get you some rent, I would be down there at the food pantry, and there's more than one. Okay, there's several. So I would call, see if they have any requirements. Sometimes they do not. And believe it or not, there are a lot of people who don't go and pick up the food, and there's a ton of stuff, and they never pick it up. Okay, we grew up eating from the food pantry. Thank you, Mama. So I'm not ashamed, and neither should y'all, because as long as it's in the can, ain't nobody opened it. So I would tell you to do that if you cannot get the food stamps. Thank you, Melanie Pop. And that is right. You can use your food stamp card at Walmart and you can use your food stamp card at Amazon. Now, I don't highly suggest Amazon because it's expensive and Amazon tends to give you stuff in bulk. You probably have a better chance of going to Sam's Club, okay? If you know somebody with a Sam's Club, shoot them $40 and tell them to give you a card. That's all it takes is to get another card off somebody else's account is $40 additional dollars. Throw them 40, have them go get you a card and go in there and go shopping and get you some stuff. I probably do better shopping there than Amazon because Amazon just don't have everything. And I don't want my cold stuff shipped from Amazon, but that's just me. Okay. All right. So I will give y'all, Liz Mar, I will give y'all the information about the $25 internet. I just would rather give it to y'all in the box than here. So let me see if I'm missing anything else. Let me see. So nothing going on different with SBA. Pretty much the same thing is going on with them. PPP, y'all still need to do y'all forgiveness. As a matter of fact, SBA is now sending emails letting people know that their forgiveness has been approved. So if you don't want to log in and check your account, you can just check your email to see where you are in the status. Let me see if y'all got anything else, because we're in one of our little transition weeks right now. Okay, I know y'all mad about them food stamps. A lot of people mad about that. Oh, I know it. Okay, EBB is doing $50. Where can I find out if the government is doing payment 15 months of rent? Depending on what state you're in. I will send you into film. Just send me a email. I'll send you my running list that I have so that you can find who handles the assistance in your area. Oh, congratulations. Ms. Cut says she got $97,000 of student loans discharged. We could talk about this and then I can let y'all go. But the student loan debt and getting it wiped off is still a real thing. I will continue to tell y'all, do not wait for Joe Biden and them to find y'all to wipe off y'all student loans. If you know you went to a school, and the crazy part is the school list is building up. It's more schools than I even knew about are on this list because they don't have a running list. And you know why they don't have a running list? Because they don't want you to really get your loans wiped off. They don't put all this stuff in one area. So you really either have to know somebody that can look it up, like me, or you can look it up yourself to find out what's the status of your school or what your school is associated with, to see if the school is associated with is closed down, to give you a chance. Okay. So if you could get them wiped off, please do. Congratulations, Miss Cut Perfectly. I know that feeling and I know that feels good. And make sure that they zero those out on your credit report as well. Not just wiping them out in the system. They need to do it on your credit report too. Okay, so Liz Moore says, what's EBB? I want to say that's electronic benefits, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna let one of y'all tell her what EBB is and why y'all doing that. I just want to remind y'all that if you have not taken advantage of the FCC broadband program to get your Wi-Fi hotspot, to try to get your certificate, your little $100 laptop credit. I don't even know if they're giving it out. I haven't seen one person say it yet, but I know it's coming. Everything is slow, y'all. That's the sad part. By the time all this stuff rolls out, Joe Biden 4 years have been here and gone, which is crazy, but it's slow. But I will tell you what's coming up fast. If you're in Florida, well, not just Florida, this is for every state. It's time to get ready to start voting again. So I hope you guys, if you're not registered to vote, y'all need to let me know, because I want to make sure that you guys, I get those voter registration paperwork mailed out to you so you can mail it back on time, because November will be here in no time at all. And I want to make sure that you guys are registered to vote. And if you need info on the score boost, Mr. Freeman, all I need is to see what your if your credit needs it. Now, if you need it, I'll send them to you right over. I have a list of credit cards you could pre-qualify for. You could just see if they'll give them to you without even running your social. And then I have trade lines that you can add to boost your score. So we got a couple different things. It really just depends on what you need. Okay. So if Olivia, if you need that, holler at me when we get off of here. I'll make sure I take care of that for you. And to film, if you need help with forgiveness, let me know. We definitely want y'all to get those done, because I do believe they're going to be dropping those forgiveness deadline dates soon. They haven't said it yet, but soon. They just sent an email saying that they already processed 1 million PPP forgiveness loans. That's great. So that means they're trying to hurry up and close it so that they can move on to whatever is next. All right. So we want to get those done as quickly as possible. I did the forgiveness, but they put the student loan back on my credit. Oh, and to film, we got to find out why that is. Thank you. I will check my email and I will respond to you. Rashonda, yes, I will send you the list. Can you send me a request in Messenger? And I will send it to you this evening. I already have it done and typed up. Thank you. Where is the paper? Where is the paper when you will out? Lachelle, I'm sorry. I do not know what you are trying to say. One more time so I can answer your question. My email address is shamikasaves@gmail. Okay, so it is basically my social media name. So I'm put it here, shamikasaves@gmail. Y'all can send me a message. Definitely will work it out for you. And this is what I want to say before I go. I knew it was something. I'm like, I know it's something I'm forgetting. Okay, so we got 3 days until October 1st. All right, so October 1st is going to be the food stamp increase. October 1st is also going to be, and this is it, if you live in Florida, some states already have this in effect. But starting October 1st, and this is if you're in Florida, if you have been arrested and you find that your mugshot is posted on a website, any website that is not the jail website for the county, you can send a letter requesting that these people remove you from the website, and you give them 10 days. If they have not removed your picture from the web in 10 days, you can sue them for a minimum of $1,000 on up. Okay. And then on up is going to probably go up to about $5,000 or $10,000, just because you're going to have pain and suffering and all of those other things you're going to add in there. So, if I were you guys, I would go ahead on and get those letters sent out now, because 10 days gonna pass by quickly, and October 10th will be here. And if they haven't removed those offline, boom, there goes some money for y'all, and you get an attorney. It is they'll take your case. I am pretty certain they're gonna take it for free, because they're going to charge this company for even making you have to file in the first place. So make sure that you guys go and send those letters out if your pictures are up. And there are already some states that already have this law in effect. Y'all just don't know about it. So if you are somebody that's trying to clean up your act, you're trying to clean up your, you don't want people to know all your business, you're trying to get a fresh start, you need to close up a lot of these loopholes that are spreading information about you that you don't want people to know. Okay. And that's one of them. All right. Where's the list of schools? There is no list of schools, Melanie. That's the problem. They have no list of schools. I found a small list, but that is not all inclusive, and it's missing a lot of schools. So you basically have to find your own school, or if you happen to contact me, you tell me what school it is. I may have already know some information about it, or I can look it up and find out. Okay. Look at you, Chantel. All right, what do I find? All right, same question. List of schools. No list of schools at all. I did my forgiveness paperwork Saturday. Woo woo! Congratulations, Terry. And I also and this is not to. I just wanted y'all to know that Terry just reminded me that you guys can do what is called a Goodwill letter. So if you have something that's on your credit, like I have another girl, I'm not going to say her name or anything, but she missed one payment during the COVID. She has never been late on any of her credit cards or her account. She missed one payment, and now she wants to buy a house. And the bank says, well, we have to wait 12 months since the last time you went late. She went late like in March of this year. So she can't buy until March of next year. So what we decided to do was do a Goodwill letter. And a Goodwill letter is just a letter to the creditor saying, hey, I've never been late. I always pay my bills on time. Grant me some mercy and forgiveness. I'm trying to, level up in my life, and this right here is hurting me. Work with me. So we are waiting to see. I've done one before for myself, and I actually just full transparency. They actually called me. Capital One actually called my phone. The CEO, his secretary called me. So if you do these Goodwill letters to help you get out or to remove a late payment, please be prepared. Even if you lied in your letter, please be prepared to say that lie quick when they call your phone. Okay. If not, be prepared to tell them the same story you said in the letter, because they may contact you. So, I've done that for some people, and Miss Terry, I'll send you a text so you'll know what I'm talking about. But thank you for reminding me about that Goodwill letter. All right. Yes, Darnell, I do have trade lines, and all my trade lines are the cheap kind. I don't do the ones where you pay $400 or $500 to be an authorized user in somebody's account, because some of y'all don't even know what it is, don't know the benefit of it, and it doesn't necessarily work for you when I could just give you self-lender. That's a trade line too. It's $500, and it does the same thing that if you jumped on somebody else's credit card would do. So yes, I do. All right. Lachelle, where do you send school loan forgiveness paper? Thank you. Okay, so that's a good question. It used to be Washington, D.C. It is not Washington, D.C. anymore. Now, when you finish the paperwork, it has to go to Oklahoma. If you need the address, Lachelle, please send me a message. I already have a picture of it. I will send it to you so that you can have it. What? Miss Terry, you didn't tell me. Congratulations. Now, I wasn't going to say all that, but Miss Terry is woo woo. Okay, so we got Miss Terry to get that late payment removed. That's what happens, y'all. So y'all can see that sometimes you contact these people, you call them, you're doing Goodwill letters, or you are just disputing the credit, it works. And I didn't even know this had happened. So thank you for telling me. I'll make sure I log in to look to see what it did to your score. But congratulations. So anyway, y'all know I don't like to keep y'all long or anything. Y'all, if you have any questions, please go ahead on and ask before I go. Look, I'm just checking my notes, make sure I ain't missed nothing. So I'm gonna send y'all the list of links if y'all want. If you're interested in the internet, the $25, I don't mind. I'll give you the links. You can purchase the $25 internet, but you will have to get with me so that I can put it on your Fire Stick. Okay. So I'll have to call you on FaceTime or through your messenger, but that's the only way we can get it on. If you're a ex-con, you want to go to the career source in your area to see if they have some job opportunities for y'all. We don't know what's going to happen with the IRS and the $600, but if y'all got a couple extra bucks, especially on that Cash App, buy you a piece of Bitcoin. Start buying you some cryptocurrency because you will thank yourself later. You may not think that you will, but you will definitely thank yourself later. Okay. And veterans, if I have any, I actually found about a lot of little programs that you guys can sign up for. I'm not going to put them out here because I don't really have too many veterans that watch, but I found some programs that we veterans can sign up for to get a leg up in the competition if you have a business. All right. And I think that's all. I think that's it. Anything for the disabled. The only thing for the disabled is what's coming in January is when you guys get this super big increase in January. And nothing else. Some of y'all might receive a letter from the White House saying that about a $1,400 payment coming. If you get anything like that, it is an old letter. I know a lot of people still thinking there's going to be some type of fourth stimulus, and there is none. Y'all see Joe Biden right now trying to scrape to find money that's lost. So they done gave us all this money, and now they want to find a way to get it all back. So y'all just be careful, mindful, whatever I find to help navigate us through this situation. Y'all know I'm going to tell you. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So thank y'all for watching. Share, tag, whatever. I know we're getting ready to be over, but if you have questions, hit me up in the inbox, and we'll just go from there. And if not, I'll see you guys next Monday, and I'll continue to see y'all online. And the internet, the $25 is a $25 monthly charge, so that'll be your new cable price. But that's all you're going to be paying for. So you'll pay for your Wi-Fi, your regular internet, and you'll pay for the $25 charge, but it's up to 4 Fire Sticks. So it's very cheap. Okay. So I mean, you're looking at about $7, $8. It's not even $8, but you're probably doing $7 for $7 for this. Okay. So y'all have a good night too. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Be blessed. And as soon as TikTok stop playing, I'll put up more videos to keep y'all what's going on. Okay. See y'all next Monday. Bye.